Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you, 6th graders? Today our lesson is about how to change direct comments into reported comments. How to change direct comments into reported comments. Do you remember when we talked about direct speech and reported speech in the first semester on page 14? Do you remember this page? Here we talked about reported speech. Here we want to talk about reported comments. The question here is, what's the difference between reported speech and what's the difference between reported comments or direct speech and direct comments? Here we are. Look here. First of all, you have to know what does it mean direct. Direct, that means مباشر. Reported, that means منقول. Now the question is, what's the difference between comments and what's the difference between speech? Let us talk about first of all the speech. For example, I am a teacher. This is a speech. جملة كاملة. It's starting with subject, verb, and complement. While the comments are starting of verbs. For example, open the door, please. This is a comment. It's starting with verb. For example, study well. Look here about direct speech. It's starting with speech marks and ending with another speech marks. So the way of expressing the direct speech is by putting speech marks or by putting bubbles to express that it is a direct speech or a direct comment. So what does it mean comment? That means أمر مباشر. And the reported comment, that means أوامر منقولة. أوامر. And here أوامر منقولة. For example, look here is your mom. For example, at your home, she, for example, will say, eat your food. Okay, here is a direct command. It's starting with verb. That means it's a command. فعل أمر. انتي لازم تاكلي أكلة. طيب, now we want to know how to change these direct commands into reported commands. يعني for example, someone come and ask you, what did your mom say? What did your mom say? You will say, إن هي حكت كذا كذا, إن هي أمرتني كذا كذا. The steps of changing direct commands into reported commands are as the following in your booklet, the third page of this unit. To ensure that you know what's the meaning of direct commands, look, it comes out from the mouth of the speaker. This is direct, كلام مباشر. Sit down, it's a direct command. Starting with verb. Here, look at the board, please. It's starting with verb. It comes out from the mouth of the speaker here. Jump. It is a direct speech, comes out from this rider of the horse. Here is mom said, please buy a cake, or not mom, the boy said, please buy a cake. So here is a direct command starting with verb. That's why we said it is a command. Command, that means فعل أمر. And there is another way to express a direct speech by adding speech marks. Look here, stand up everyone. It's starting with the speech marks. These are as being mouth. Here is the first lip and the other lip. تخيليهم as being شفايف. الشفايف طلع منهم الكلام المباشر. And here we are as a home. اعتبروا بيت زي الدار. Direct speech. Now the steps of reporting these comments from direct comments into reported comments is as the following. The first thing is, look here, we have direct command here. The teacher, write the answer on the board, please. It's starting with the verb write. So it's a command. direct command comes out from the mouth of the teacher. Now we want to change it into reported speech or reported comments. كلام منقول. The steps are as the following. This is the last answer. Here we want to know how to change this direct speech into indirect speech or reported speech as the following. The first one is to omit the speech marks in the direct speech. احذفي these speech marks. Then omit the word please. If we have in the speech the word please, you have to omit it, or the word do, does, you have to omit them. ما بدنا نشوف لا speech marks ولا كلمة please ولا do ولا does. Okay, this is the first step. Look here, the teacher write the answer on the board. We omitted please and the speech marks. Number 3, write the name of the person who says the direct speech. مين اللي حكى هذا الكلام؟ the teacher who said these words. The words comes out from the mouth of the teacher, so we want to write the word the teacher at the beginning of the reported comments. Number 3, write asked instead the word please. If we have in the comment the word please, instead of the word please you have to write asked. So here the teacher asked. طب when do we use told? Now I want to tell you at the end of this example. Write the name of the person that is the speech guided to him. This speech is guided to the students. So after putting the teacher asked the students, then we have to put to. The teacher asked the students to write the answers on the board. These are the steps of changing the direct comments into reported comments. Here we have another examples. Look here, this is the form. Affirmative comments is starting with do and infinitive, verb 1, and negative comments not without do or does. We don't put do or does, not to plus verb 1. Here is another example. Dad said, these words comes out from the dad's mouth. Do your homework. So the person who said these words in the report speech, we have to start off dad told. Why do we put told here, not asked? Because we don't have in the direct speech or in the direct command, we don't have the word please, so that we put told. This speech or this command is guided to me, موجه لإلي. So dad told me to do verb 1 my homework. طب why do we change this pronoun into my؟ لأنه أخبرني إنه أحل واجبي، مش أحل واجبك، واجبي. So we have to change the pronouns to be suitable to the speech. Here is another example, the same example, but we put here instead of full stop at the end of the speech, we put here please. We omit the word please and the speech marks and put instead of the word please asked. Here we put told because we don't have the word please, while here we put asked because we have this word please. Now the second step is to answer to negate to report the negative comments. Here is the direct comments. The teacher said don't talk to your friend. Don't talk to your friend. How can we report this comment or this speech? The teacher told me. Why do we put here told? Because we don't have the word please. Okay, the teacher, here is the person who said these words, told whom? Told me, أخبرني, not. Before not, we don't have to put don't, do or does. Omit do, omit speech marks. If you have, please omit her. 3 things we have to omit. The first one is do or does. The second one, speech marks. The third one is please. Whenever you see them, you have to omit them. The teacher told me not to talk to my friend. Here in this example, the same example, but at the end we put the please, so the answer will be the teacher asked me not to talk to my friend. Now let us go back to this explanation, and we want to change these words into from direct comments or into reported comments. Look here, I am a teacher. It is a speech. We want to report the comment here, starting with verb. Open the door, please. First of all, we have to omit the speech marks, then the word please. Here, who said that words. For example, the teacher said. So in the reported comments, we have to start the teacher. Here we have a please. So what will we put? Asked. Asked whom? Asked me to open the door. Here is another example. Study well. For example, mom said. The reported comment will be mom. Start of capital letter. Mom asked or told. No, told, because we don't have here the word please. Told me to study well. The last one here, this we said she is a mom. Mom said that, or mom told me to eat my food. This is the whole lesson. The homework will be in the